How is a research paper like a recipe? I'm Dr. Suegee, and I'm the medical director at Liminal Medicine. And I've been putting up a lot of reviews of research papers lately, and I just wanted to talk about how I choose those. And the funny thing is I kind of look at research papers to see if they're good research in the same way I look at a recipe when I'm looking to cook something. So if you're like me and you like to cook, you know there's a lot of bogus recipes up there on the internet that are just plain out fake, right? And so when I'm looking through a recipe, one of the first things I want to look at is who wrote the recipe. Is this a trusted chef? Have I heard of them? Have they published some books? Have they come from maybe a culinary institute? And in the same way, in a research paper, I'm looking at who are the authors? Where are they from? Have they published anything else? What's the actual journal? Is it a peer-reviewed journal, which is like the website, right? Is it a peer-reviewed journal, which means other people have looked at this research who are in that same field? Is it, and to look for any major mistakes, is it a journal that has, like if you're looking at a metaphysical journal to find out how to handle or how to manage diabetes, it's probably not going to be the best place to find that research. But you want to look at, is it a large journal like the Journal of the American Medical Association, or maybe a smaller specific like the Journal of Neurology? So you want to look at the journal and the author. Next thing that I look at in a recipe is a list of ingredients. And if there's something, and steps, like if there's like something missing, like if you're baking a cake and there's no flour or flour substitute, something's wrong, it's not going to work. And if there's like, if it's missing steps, like how high the temperature in the oven is supposed to be, it's not going to work. And so that's the next thing you look at. And that is the methods section in the research journal, which is like, in the research article, I mean, it's how many steps, how are they doing this and how many steps are there? The next thing I look at is, does it show pictures and maybe reviews of like the end product? And just makes me feel like I know what it's going to be. And you look at that in a research journal, and that's about the data. So there should be a section on data with graphs and tables and stuff like that, and you should take a quick look at that. Next thing I look at in, it's kind of funny, but I look at recipes if they say what might have gone wrong and how that might have happened. And in a research journal, that kind of translates into something you're looking for called limitations. It should say there's some limitations to the study and tell you what those are. And if people haven't looked back at their study and realized what could be wrong with it, then they're not really thinking well enough about their research to be able to really feel that it's legitimate research.